the recent change in ownership, Twitter is still an excellent platform for businesses to connect with their customers and grow their brand reach. People are driving what's happening on Twitter. They are real, they're straightforward and unfiltered. They're passionate, plugged in, brave, bold and dynamic. In order to succeed on Twitter, you need to have a strategy in place to regularly publish engaging and helpful content that your followers will appreciate. With the right strategy in place, you can drive traffic to your website, capture user emails, drive sales, and even drive new leads by connecting with new customers. The benefits of using Twitter for your business are numerous. It's free, it has a high user adoption rate, and offers users the option of viewing content without logging in. With these benefits in mind, here's some tips for effectively marketing on Twitter as a business. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah Butler, or essbee to some, and I'm a marketing and communications professional with over 20 years experience helping small businesses become big with very little money. So if you're interested in free advice to raise the profile and drive revenue for your business, like and subscribe because that's what I do, and your support will really help my channel. To start marketing on Twitter, the first step is to create your brand's presence on the platform. First impressions count here, so ensure every step of the stage is reflective of your brand and as persuasive as possible without being salesy. Start by uploading profile and banner images. Most brands choose their logo as their profile thumbnail, which you can also use as your banner. However, try and find an image of your hero product or service in situ with your logo visible for a more engaging header image. Other ideas for your hero banner image might be a new campaign visual, product launch or endorsement. Change it fairly regularly to keep it fresh. Make sure your images are sized according to specifications to avoid any unfortunate cropping. Next, select your display name with the @ handle for your account. Your account name is permanent, so it's crucial that you select a name that accurately represents your brand. You have 15 characters to use, so make it as close as possible to the actual name of your brand. However, be prepared that your first choice may not be available. If this is the case, it's common to add something like HQ or US. Your display name is shown directly above your account name and can be changed at any time. However, it is best that this is the name of your brand again. You have 50 characters to play with here. The next step is to create a profile summary in your bio. The summary is a great place to write a few lines about your business, what you do, what you value, and why people should follow you. You have just 160 characters to explain what sets you apart from your competitors, so think long and hard about what you want to communicate. Use hashtags sparingly here. Emojis can also be used if appropriate for your brand. Add a link to your website, a location, and opening hours if applicable. Lastly, you have the opportunity to pin a tweet to the top of your feed, so use this to highlight a hero campaign, product, or announcement. Ensure you change this out periodically to maintain its relevance and currency. To pin the tweet, click on the down arrow at the right corner of the tweet and select Pin to your profile. Your Twitter feed is the home base for your marketing on Twitter. This is where you'll publish regularly scheduled updates to keep your followers engaged and informed about the latest news in your industry. But you need to keep it concise because you have just 280 characters to use. For your content, you can choose from a wide variety of options. You can provide links to your latest blog articles and website posts, links to helpful resources such as podcasts or ebooks, and you can also host polls and quizzes to engage your followers. When publishing on Twitter, avoid the common pitfalls of clickbait or low quality posts. Instead, look to create valuable, helpful content that your followers will appreciate and enjoy reading. Twitter offers some recommendations for your content. Keep it focused on one key message. Have a clear call to action. Tell people what you want them to do. Don't use all uppercase. Use emojis to express emotions. Make images or videos clickable to your website. Don't use images with heavy text ratio. Add imagery, especially GIFs, memes, and videos of 16 to 15 seconds with subtitles and your logo, as well as anything humorous. Retweet or repost or share content that mentions you, especially if it's from a customer or someone influential. Respond positively to people who mention you. They will be stoked you took notice of them. Ask questions or run polls for audience engagement and to gauge public sentiment or feedback. Be aware though that this will not always be favourable. Don't ask a question you don't know the answer to. Use hashtags using relevant keywords to expand your reach. However, don't overdo it. 1 or 2 is plenty. You can see what tweets are trending in the Explore tab to tap into the zeitgeist. Launch something new or break news. The key here is new. So if you're stuck for content ideas, Twitter also suggests ask a customer question, give a pro tip, shine a spotlight on an employee or a client, quote a quote, retweet with a comment, take your followers behind the scenes, give a statistic, retweet an older well-received tweet, or share user-generated content, which is a fantastic way for giving social proof that people believe and trust. Next, use Twitter to listen to your customers. Using social media to listen to conversations about you is called social listening, and it's a great way to discover feedback and public sentiment about your brand, products, or services, good and bad. You should use Twitter not only to push out your messages, but also listen and engage with your customers. Doing so offers numerous benefits, including gaining insight into how your customers feel about your products and services, and make any changements and improvements if needed. Respond to customer questions. Many consumers today prefer to have their queries answered online. Responding quickly can increase the likelihood of conversion. Handle customer complaints. Diffuse a complaint by picking it up and resolving it privately before it goes viral online. And grow your online community and customer base by sharing your wisdom, expertise, and product information by monitoring conversations related to your brand. Gauge the effectiveness of your customer service by seeing how quickly inquiries and issues are resolved by your team. People will also usually be very vocal about the service they receive. See how effective your campaigns are by responses, buzz, and sharing. Collect demographic data about your target market by analysing their characteristics. Learn your customers' frequently asked questions and formulate a response that then can be added to your website and other social media. Gain intelligence on your competitors by listening to what their customers are saying and what they're doing well and not so well. And lastly, meet your biggest fans. Twitter can put you in touch with your most loyal fans who will gladly help spread the word about your brand. Tools such as Hootsuite and TweetDeck make listening online easy as they aggregate mentions in one place. You can set up searches for your brand name, product and service names, keywords people use to search for your products, and for your competitors. Twitter has the following tips to build up your audience and grow a community of engaged and valuable followers. Tap into trending topics by finding keywords and hashtags, then use them in your own tweets in a natural way. Create valuable content. Aim to inform, educate, or entertain. Tweet consistently so an audience knows it can count on you. Engage with experts and share their content to build connections. Promote your Twitter handle on all of your marketing collateral. And tap into your existing customer base by uploading their email addresses and let them know you are ready to have a conversation with them on Twitter. Twitter currently has 8 different methods of advertising. Not all of these can be done by self-service advertisers, and you're advised to check with Twitter. The first are promoted ads. They're available as text, image, video, or carousel format. These are straightforward ads served in a user's feed. They can be used to drive people to your website, app, or just for engagement. Also in this category are moments ads, which are a collection of tweets used to tell a story. Twitter Audience Platform serves your ad to Twitter as well as thousands of other apps. The second is standard features. These are composed of conversation buttons, which can be added as promoted ads to prompt action with buttons and customizable hashtags. Once clicked, the button creates a pre-populated tweet that users can customize or tweet out, as is thereby sharing a brand's message. Polls. Add interactive polls to a tweet to prompt engagement and provide insights from users. Third, there is follower ads. These are simple ads in a feed prompting users to follow your brand. They're designed to increase visibility and grow followers. They're also displayed as a promoted account in the Who to Follow section and search results. Twitter Amplify pre-roll and Amplify sponsorships are options if you want to advertise using video content that is partnered with brand-safe, premium content your customers are already watching, including highlights and top clips. Next, much like Facebook and YouTube Live, Twitter Live is a live video stream that users can interact and engage with in real time and encourages conversation. This is recommended for launches, conferences, thought leadership, and parties. Twitter has takeover options. There's the timeline takeover, where your ad is presented to the user as the first of the day at the top of the user's feed. Trend takeover and Trend takeover plus is where the ad is placed alongside what's trending. Trend takeover puts your ad alongside what's trending. Trend takeover plus adds immersive creative to your message. Displayed alongside what's trending, Trend takeover puts your message where the conversation starts, the Explore tab. Under branded features, there is branded hashtags. Here, an emoji of your choosing, as long as it hasn't been used more than 250 times in the last 30 days, unless related to a brand conversation, is added to a post whenever a specific hashtag is used by a Twitter user. Branded notifications are only available in the US and Canada, but they enable advertisers to have one-to-one conversations with customers at scale, delivering time-triggered, automated, at-mentions tweets directly to opted-in users at the moments that matter most. Dynamic product ads, or DPA, are used after installing a Twitter Pixel or conversion API on your website. You will then be able to serve ads to targeted customers who have previously visited your website and the products they engaged with using DPA retargeting. With DPA prospecting, you can serve potential customers with product ads that are most relevant to them, thereby increasing the likelihood of conversion. Now for some Twitter etiquette. Don't spam. If a potential follower checks out your Twitter feed and finds only pre-programmed links, they will turn around and leave. You will never have a decent discussion if you post sales or traffic driving links all day, or if you speak about yourself exclusively. It is important to balance your promotional tweets with conversational ones. Be positive. There are times and places for negativity, and Twitter usually isn't one of them. Rants, profanity, and depressing woe is me type topics should be avoided. If you're lowering the mood of the community, they won't feel the love anymore and will unfollow. Again, don't use all caps. Don't use profanity unless you are absolutely 100% positive your community will be okay with it. If you're joining a Twitter chat as your brand, let the community know. Prior to beginning a chat, let everyone know that you'll be tweeting more than usual for the next hour or so. Don't feel like you need to follow everyone that follows you. And don't be unafraid to unfollow someone who doesn't fit well with your brand. Give credit where it's due. If you're resharing someone else's content, be sure to acknowledge and tag the source. Don't take over someone else's hashtag to promote your brand. Don't respond to a tweet with a sales push. When someone is seeking help from the community, don't provide a promotional link. It will appear unsincere. Instead, provide genuine, beneficial information. And avoid private jokes. If you can't share with everyone, don't share at all. Twitter is an excellent marketing channel, and by following these tips, you can make the most of this platform. To make sure your Twitter marketing campaign is successful, be sure to create a strong brand presence, regularly publish content, and integrate ads. With a solid strategy in place, you can use Twitter to drive traffic to your website, drive sales, and even drive new leads by connecting with new customers. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a week for my next video.